It is said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome, everyone, to Morgantown, West Virginia, home to the West Virginia Mountaineers. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Pittsburgh Panthers, taking on a team from the Big 12, the West Virginia Mountaineers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do. And the Mountaineers will get us started with the opening kickoff. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Panthers offense will get the first possession of the game. The brawl was pretty much an early TKO the last time these two met, as the Mountaineers won easily.
And Country Roads was blaring, and the Mountaineers fans were jacked up because they smacked their rival around. Palmer, what kind of response are we going to get from the Panthers?
Well, Pitt has been sick to their stomach for an entire year after that beat-down loss. They've been embarrassed. They've been thinking about it. They have a chance to do something about it, but they're going to have to play a lot better this time around.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Hit right back to the line.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. He'll pull it on the read. Ball is out behind the line. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Hey, you know what's really easy? It's easy to say, hey, quarterback, run out there, pitch off of that guy, and now your running back gets to go play one-on-one with somebody else. It's got to all work timing-wise. The defense did a great job flying up, nowhere to go, make the play, make a quick decision, and you get the fumble and recover in the backfield.
Going right to work up top. Grabbed in the middle. It's Barco. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Now on second down.
Playing the option, man. Consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Oh, it is on the offensive line to shore up the protection after the sack on the last play. Third down. Gets it out quickly. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
First down, West Virginia.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Caught over the middle, it's Pugh. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7.
First down, West Virginia.
From the gun, give on the inside. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Defense trying to come up with a stop on second and goal. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Follow the blocker. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. They march the ball 51 yards for the score. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the shotgun, the inside give. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. And the Panthers want to pick up the tempo. Jones wants to throw it. No one in the vicinity as he makes the grab. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. They'll send the tight end in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
One of the things I love about this defense is they're so versatile in the ways they can get after the quarterback. In their last game, they came away with 5 sacks, came from all over the place. They got the win. So you know in this one, they're going to dial up a lot of different looks. It's going to be tough for this offense to try to keep their quarterback standing up straight.
The Panthers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. The sure hands, it's Wall. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. You can feel the Mountaineer spirit rising, reverberating across the field on this big 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what we saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. Pitt coming to the line after getting another 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got him downfield. Knocked down at the 6, but that completion will set up a 1st and goal. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Pittsburgh will come to the line with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Jones to throw. Touchdown, Panthers! The offense cashing it in on that drive. Setting up for the extra point and the top. And the extra point is good. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, it has gone final in the ACC, a matchup we've been keeping a close eye on. Louisville found a way to pull out a victory. It wasn't vintage Cardinals football today. Those Cards fans won't remember this one forever, but they will remember it was a W. One team will rise in the ACC standings while the other is going to sink like a stone. The harsh reality of college football when conference foes face off, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. They'll run the option. They go to the ground. The Mountaineers get it past the sticks. They'll snap it from the 25 here on 1st down.
1st down, West Virginia.
The give to the tailback. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Mountaineers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. The pull and throw off the RPO. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Mountaineers will punt it away on 4th down. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Looking to the big tight end. He's got it. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at him.
Oh, what a play. It's intercepted. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they got it at the 49.
I'll tell you what, as a quarterback, you've got to have a short memory. You're going to make mistakes. You're going to be asked to do a lot, and he throws his first career interception. If I'm the coach on the sideline, listen, I'm bringing him over. This ain't going to be your last, big fella. Like, you're going to make mistakes. It's okay. Put it behind you. Next play.
West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Mountaineers headed quickly to the line.
And on that play on the RPO, they had the look they wanted, but up front, they just could not get the job done. You see linemen losing their one-on-one battles. There was nowhere for that running back to go.
And the running game has gone in the wrong direction. The offense tries to turn it around and go looking deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Mountaineers will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll field the punt and look for room. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Jones wants to throw it. Snagged out of the air. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. And the Panthers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Caught in the backfield. It's Wall. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. A lot of urgency for this offense.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Makes the catch. It's Wall. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. 3rd down coming in the Morgantown faithful, making it tough on this big play. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Pitt will have to boot this one away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. So many rivalries built on proximity, and Pitt and West Virginia have been squaring off in their backyard since 1895.
And it's just crazy to think about. A rivalry that goes that far back, so close to each other. It means so much for a year. A year of bragging rights, Palmer.
Well, and the hate started in 1895. And every single year, every time these two teams play, you just see that on the field.
West Virginia.
Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Pugh.
It's early in the game, and as offenses try to get their rhythm, these easy completions are very important because that's what helps you get your feet underneath you as an offense and as a unit. And hopefully, as this game goes on, they'll be able to rev up and get more aggressive taking shots.
Stopped at the 44 after a 5-yard gain. And the Mountaineers come to the line in the hurry-up. Here comes the option. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there.
Lots of running room. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. The Mountaineers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Chucked it away just as he was hit.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call, and they want to make explosive plays, but you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked. Now he's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him up front if they want a chance of doing damage on the offensive side of the football.
Fires to the big fella. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain. It makes life really easy on me on second down.
Jones to throw. Finds the tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
The Panthers line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to bully their way for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. No huddle offense to the line. Wide receiver going in motion. The play action fake. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Wide open spaces. All down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. It's complete.
Great job by the receiver catching that curl route. And did you see the way he came back to the football? That's a great lesson for a lot of young receivers out there. You create separation by coming back to the quarterback.
They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Complete. There to make the stop, but he is a weapon out of the backfield in the short passing game, and they've got a first down.
First down for the offense.
Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. We've got a good one going here. I'm looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. The give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. Pitt pushing the pace. Jones wants to throw it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. So they'll send out the field goal unit. Just drives it between the uprights. And with that, they've taken the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Conference USA action right now, fellas. Wait till you see how things are playing out. The home team has the lead right now, but this crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. Louisiana Tech has been hanging in there, but they're going to need something to break their way, and soon. They're up by just 1 over Louisiana Tech. Implications galore inside CUSA, and we'll circle back should anything big happen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to...
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. Off the play fake on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Briggs. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. And the Mountaineers with the 1st and 10.
Man, you could almost feel the quarterback's eyes getting big on that completion. I don't think even he could believe how wide open his target was.
Fires toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Goes to the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away. Never a doubt. And with the field goal, we're tied here in the 2nd quarter.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Jones to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Off the bootleg and rolling out. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
And that is priority number 1 for defenses. Get to the quarterback, affect him, get hits on him. They do it right here, get their first sack of the game. Last game, by the way, last time out, they had 5. Let's see what this defense can continue to do.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Pitt will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. leaves it with the back. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
The Mountaineers are in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And after that, best thing you can do, punt it away. Here comes the special teams. And they'll get downfield and make the tackle right at the 16-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. And the Panthers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Grabbed behind the line. It's Raymond. He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line as they try to grind out some room.
When offenses get 1st downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
And now on 2nd down for this offense. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. They'll make the stop right there, but Pittsburgh moves the chains and they have a 1st down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. Now the play fake. Takes a hit as he fires. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Jones wants to throw it. Quickly to the tight end. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. Pitt will have to boot this one away. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Safe little shovel pass. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Punts it out of the air. There he goes. And he's down at the 41. That's a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Fires it down the seam. Fires into traffic, picked off. Takes it the other way. A dangerous cover man and a dangerous return man after the pick as he gets it all the way to the 44-yard line.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his 2nd interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to...
Wide open on the right. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top.
This guy already has a touchdown. He almost had a 2nd right there. You saw how good he is after he has the ball in his hands. Great job by the quarterback. A, finding him, B, getting it to him quickly, and then his speed and his God-given ability does the rest. He's got his offense in great field position.
The huge explosive play put them right on the doorstep, and now they've got to punch it in. Trying trying to bully their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Well, they didn't exactly milk the clock on that drive, did they? 2 plays and into the end zone for the touchdown. Looking for blockers. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. They'll give it to the back. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. And the Mountaineers want to move quickly.
That wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Working that left side now. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. After trying the running game on 1st down, they come to the line on 2nd down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. Grab near the marker. It's Briggs. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. The Mountaineers are on the move.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Got his man on the right. He's run out of bounds, and they'll say he stepped out at the 27. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Trying to pick up the 1st out of the backfield. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Jones to throw. Trying to set up the screen. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on 1st down.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already...
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll run play action. There's the pressure. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Well, they've still got the lead, but they are losing the momentum, and the defense is starting to make plays after getting that last sack. They can feel it right now. You can see them playing with a whole lot of more energy. There's a lot of pressure on this offense now to respond.
Pitt will line up to punt it away. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grab behind the line. It's Pugh. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And And the Mountaineers will hustle to the line.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
He showed off the stiff arm, but apparently he needed a couple more. A lot of defenders around to stop him. Keeps it on the draw. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. The Mountaineers will send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. On his way back from the 20. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Jones wants to throw it. A little release to the back. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The offense in hurry-up mode. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. You can feel the Mountaineer spirit rising, reverberating across the field on this big third down. They'll run the screen. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down. It'll bring up a big decision. Pitt will have to boot this one away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Here's the handoff. Makes his man miss. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. First down here for the offense.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
You know, I love defensive ends that are active and violent with their hands. Great job fundamentally by that D end getting that sack.
And the Mountaineers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. And they'll knock him down. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. They punt it away on 4th down. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Jones to throw. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And what a great moment for that young man right there. That's his first career interception in college football. He's a guy that's worked so hard. He wanted to make an impact for his defense this year. He comes up with a massive play right there.
And a chance to really carry momentum with them into the locker room if they can take the lead here. 1st and goal. They want to throw it. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Back to pass. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
They'll try to add another to their extra point puts them up by a field goal. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Miami is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul who doesn't believe they can't pull this off.
They're going to throw it to start the drive. Finds his tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for second down. Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Jones wants to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Wall. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Looking for a gap. It's Pugh. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The Mountaineers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking to scramble. They make the stop, but he knew exactly how much he needed and where he needed to get for that first down. The offense will quickly use a timeout. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Looking downfield on first down. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it up. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, no backyard is safe when the Panthers and Mountaineers get together, and that's the case again today. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. And the Mountaineers moving quickly to the line.
First down, West Virginia.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Finds his way for 3 after the 33. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's got him. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds.
And that's a huge third down conversion by the offense there. It's 3rd and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Snagged in the middle. It's Barcode. It's a seam wide open. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
How nice is it as a quarterback that you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
His drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. The give from the gun. Finds a crease at the 20. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work.
First down, West Virginia.
Now from inside the red zone. Fakes the catch. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll try the run. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Here's a heat. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Give the defense tons of credit. They were not fooled. Everybody thought that was going to be a run play, but the defense didn't. They pinned their ears back. They got upfield, and they got to the quarterback.
And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. Right down the boulevard. They double their lead up to 6 here in the 3rd quarter.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Quick release by the QB.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Hit right back to the line. Off play action. Keeps looking downfield. There he goes. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks. Pitt coming to the line after getting another 1st down. They'll move the wide receiver. Jones to throw. Not able to hook up the air, incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Red pass, it's complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return, but that small change, they take over at the 43.
And And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Now on the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain. So now it's 2nd and long.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Off play action on first down. Fakes to grab. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
The Mountaineers in the hurry-up.
And this D needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game, and you got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
And the Mountaineers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Trying to make magic with his feet. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. They'll leave it with him. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment. The Mountaineers line it up with a 1st and goal. He'll keep it himself. And they can't punch it in with a first down run, and the defense has one stop. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Trying to slam in. And to the end zone he goes. Touchdown, West Virginia.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Ready to try the point after. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Memphis is putting on an offensive clinic. They've built a big lead, and this one is approaching blowout territory. They're up by 24 over the Stallions. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Behind the change now on 2nd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. Jones wants to throw it. Makes the grab. It's Wall. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
Pitt will line up to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. It's complete to the left. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. And the Mountaineers want to crank the tempo.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you could tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that.
The Mountaineers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Intercepted, just what the defense's doctor ordered. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it first down at the 42.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always, always remember your first interception. He'll always remember this moment.
The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown in their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this is a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Finds his big tight end. He'll be knocked out of bounds at the 29. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29.
And the offense showing off this short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Fires to the big fella. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
3rd down coming in the Morgantown faithful, making it tough on this big play. Jones to throw. Got his man. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. This Pitt offense has been clicking on this drive. Motion from the back. Wants to throw on 1st down. Gets it out fast. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Finds his man down the middle. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Touchdown, Panthers. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And the offense punches it in again, and we call his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now in 2 games with still more to be played. I'll tell you what, I think this guy's name will be called a lot more throughout the season. He's that kind of good.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Mountaineers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, 3rd quarter. We want...
And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
Man, this offense has been bad. How about the first play? Nowhere to go, nowhere to run, tackle for a loss. Second play, you get your quarterback sacked. And the 3rd play, now we're sitting in 3rd and long, right where this defense wants to get us.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Oh, they're after him. Still on his feet at the 25. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground.
You got to be impressed with the quarterback on that last play because he's already been sacked a ton of times in this game. He knows he does not have a lot of time to survey the field, get through his progression. So as soon as he feels a lane to take off and run, he's going to take it. And a really nice job that time, showing off the athleticism and picking up the first down.
He's got an open man. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a first down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
He'll be pushed out of bounds at about the 33-yard line. And he just continues to put up numbers, and that number is now over 300.
This guy just throws completions, man. The ball doesn't seem to touch the ground. He's back there. He's making the right reads. Right now, he is locked into what this defense is trying to do.
They'll go to the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Mountaineers need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. He'll set up to throw. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. His field goal unit getting some serious run. They've already been out there 3 times. The kicker will try it again. It doesn't always have to be pretty, and that one wasn't, but somehow he hooked it just into that left corner.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Got it in the middle. It's Wall. Can't come in half-stepping to tackle this guy. Too much strength and power. He's up to the 25. Motion from the wideout. Jones wants to throw it. Makes the grab. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Pitt pushing the pace.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
From the gun, the running back has it. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tempo and overdrive.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Panthers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's Wall. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. On 3rd down, going up top. Going to try to pop one on the screen. He'll step out of bounds. He's at the 33-yard line. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. Pulls and fires complete. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. Trying the left side. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. After swapping into the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Jones to throw. Fires to the tight end. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a third down stop. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Smashes it between the uprights. That'll pull them back to within 6.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Can't come in half-stepping to tackle this guy. Too much strength and power. He's up to the 25. Wants to fire on second down. Gonna let it fly. He's got it down the right side. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
And what moves this guy has. The jukes, the wiggles, the squirts just went right past him and picked up the first down. They're going to ride this running back. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Mountaineers want to pick up the tempo. Quarterback on the keeper. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Mountaineers are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Takes it from the gun on third down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks. That's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response. Just a sack party.
So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Tennessee opened up a can, and how many times can you say you went into someone else's building and beat them by double digits? It's what happened today, and the rest of college football should take notice. A collision between ranked teams always impacts the big picture, fellas, and it appears that's the case again today.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Jones wants to throw it. Catch in the middle, it's Wall. Makes the grab and not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
And his offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
You can feel the Mountaineer spirit rising, reverberating across the field on this big third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Wall. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. And the Panthers will have it first and 10. To the ground with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's second and 10. They almost had another interception. Is everybody clear on who's wearing which colored jerseys? On third down, he drops to throw. finds his big tight end. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Looking for a push on fourth down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. Looking for a crease. It's Pugh. Got enough for the first. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
They almost got a first down there. Stopped a yard short. It'll be third down. And the Mountaineers headed quickly to the line. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Oh, out of space. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14.
First down, West Virginia.
Handoff from the gun. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Escapes trouble. Touchdown Mountaineers. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And that's a really nice drive by this offense. They didn't get too conservative. They put the drive together. Now, the biggest thing for me, now the other team has to score 2 touchdowns. And that's the goal you want. You always want to make it as hard as possible. This offense executed in the fourth quarter. Nice job.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the kick is good, but there is a penalty flag because he paid for making that kick. I think they're going to get him for roughing the kicker.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. Bunch formation for these receivers. Jones to throw. It's complete to the right. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down.
This is a fun spot to be in defensively. Like, it's late in the football game. You know they're passing the football because you're up a couple of scores. You pin your ears back. You try to get to the quarterback. Play smart. Make sure you rally to the football tackle and don't give up the big plays.
Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. They kick it away on fourth down. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 30. Turning on the Jets. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. He's got him along the sidelines, and the foot is clearly down for the catch, and they'll move the chain.
He has been the go-to guy on offense all game long. And on the critical third down here in the fourth quarter, surprise, surprise, guess who they go to? That guy.
Got his man downfield.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. The Mountaineers come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets them a first at the 29.
First down, West Virginia.
From the gun, running back gets the give. They pull him down after a 4-yard gain down to the 24. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
First down, West Virginia.
Gives it on the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the field goal unit is on the field. And if they can make this and turn it into a 3-score game, they'll have this one all but locked up. He splits the uprights. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Running back searching for a hole. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball.
Well, this running back has struggled to find anywhere to go, and I think one reason why is this linebacker and his speed. He did a great job there identifying where the ball was going to go. He didn't let anybody block him, made his way to the running back and got him on the ground. Nice job.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The Panthers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Jones wants to throw it. Looking to the big tight end. Hauls it in. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
Man, he just continues to be on fire at the quarterback spot, continues to chew up yards. Over 100, over 200, over 300. Now we're over 450. Have yourself a day, young man.
Yeah, right back to the line.
I think at this point of the game now in the second half, down by as many points as they are, it's going to be really hard for the offense to sprinkle in the run. They tried it there, it didn't work. I think you got to be thinking about the passing game now and start trying to identify playmakers out on the perimeter of the field that can get you back in this game.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back. On 4th down, looking to pass. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And here's the 5th interception by this quarterback. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
West Virginia hasn't the offense ready to go to work. So last time, David, they ate up some clock, ran a bunch of plays, but settled for the field goal.
Yeah, but they're still up, Reese, and I like where I'm at. And if I'm on offense right now, my job is to put another long drive together, eat more clock, and get another score.
Just got to be better in the red zone this time around. When they get down close to the goal line, you need better execution to put a touchdown on the board here.
Finding an escape route. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Mountaineers are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Makes the grab on the left. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And that lead grows even bigger. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Ball State is just getting blown off the field right now. I mean, like them or hate them, I think anyone would agree this is tough to watch.
And the returner will be knocked down. The RPO, it's complete. Turning it on. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Wide receiver going in motion. Jones to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Dumps it off in the flats. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on. They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
I think after failing on the 4th down, guys, you look at the scoreboard, you look at how much time is left. I think they're going to lose this football game. This coaching staff is going to have to dig deep and try to find ways to get this team better next time they take the field.
West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and look,
always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
I think this quarterback now at this point is looking over to the sideline saying, hey, can we just not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for me. I've got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point out.
The Mountaineers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Power football with the run. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Morgantown will be rocking tonight as if it is ever any other way as the Mountaineers take down Pitt and win the backyard brawl. That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all offseason. You're talking about this game in particular. You go out and get the dub. It's a relief because you definitely wanted this team.
And it's bragging rights for everybody, for the coaching staff, for the fans, but how about for the players as well? For another 365 days, you can talk about how you went out, you dominated, and you beat your rival. A lot of these guys are going to go on to the NFL. They'll be in locker rooms next year. They'll be talking about this for a long time.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.